Miss Rose Peter Graham from Bank Education. Just a quick one. Okay, Prof. Thank you for this opportunity. I want you to tell me, what is Utomi? What will he be talking to us about today? Yes, the topic is out there, but what more is he bringing to the fore?
Well, Mr. Utomi is going to be exploring the fact that Nigeria has gone through very challenging times. But these challenging times have only made to prepare us for a turnaround that will be glorious for history, for the Nigerian people. And that we are the watershed point in Nigerian history. And that the way that our country has run led the Nigerian people, especially its young, to begin to say, we want something different. And that he just became part of that movement. And that movement is one of collective responsibility of service to the ordinary Nigerian. He's going to be talking about strategies that would facilitate moving the country from consumption to production. He's going to be talking about strategies that will secure and unite Nigeria, where opportunity will be available to all, and anybody can be whatever their capacity says they can be, no matter to whom they were born, what language they speak, or what faith they have.
Okay. But what are the challenges that you face in this election?
Well, the challenges everywhere. Challenges everywhere. First and foremost, we must know, and again, Machiavelli pointed this out very clearly 500 years ago in The Prince. Nothing is more difficult to bring about than the new order of things. Because those who profit from the old order will do everything to prevent a new order from coming about. But you know, those who could profit from the new order are the real problem, because they do not do enough to make the new order come about. Because man is incredulous in his nature, not wanting to try new things until he has witnessed experience of it. And so we're going to take this mantra from Machiavelli and challenge the Nigerian people, all of us, the majority who could profit from the new order, to say, get ready, get your PVC, vote, protect your vote, and the new Nigeria will come.
I want you to tell me this. With the electoral reforms, what if things do not go as expected?
Well, for things have to go as expected, because the Nigerian people have had enough. You cannot stop an idea whose time has come. If you look at Africa today, we've had several elections in the last 2 years, and in all those elections, rank outsiders have defeated the establishment. In one of them, the party that was formed a few months to the election won the election. The African people are fed up. They don't want the old order anymore. The time is now for a new Nigeria.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so you just heard Dr. Pat Utomi, gathered out here at the Chatham House, where the Labour Party presidential candidate will be addressing the world shortly, and of course questions will be put to him for him to respond. We've got pressmen from all across the world. Oh, my colleague is here, Tunde Alabi. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I thought you would have gone back to Nigeria.
I stay behind to come at this event. You don't expect me to miss this.
Tunde Alabi is in the AIT.
Yep.
And of course, Tunde Alabi was, you were here with the presidential candidate of the PDP.
Atiku Abubakar.
Okay, and then you're here again for...
Yes.
So what are you expecting tonight?
Today, as we got here, I'm not so disappointed by the huge, by the people that will send in this place. I expect some people to come in from everywhere.
Yes.
I mean, to come honor Peter Obi, as we have seen here. It's going to be a busy day for him. He'll be talking much about those things he's been talking about in Nigeria.
Yes.
I don't think anything is going to be really different from what he's been talking in Nigeria, of changing government, of policy and direction.
Okay.
from production to from consumption to production,
Yes.
change in all those stuff. Those are the issues we'll be dealing with on here today.
I mean, I like it. The 7-point agenda, and of course, the manifesto. It was like what 76 pages, 79 pages.
Yeah,
that long. I mean, it is ready, and I'm sure, like most of the other presidential candidates, they are ready to set Nigeria straight. And like they usually say today, let the best man win.
Yeah, let the best man win. We're looking forward to that come February 25.
Okay.
That the best man for the job is going to come up on top of this whole thing.
Okay, but I would also want to point out something quickly. From my experience of covering the Chatham House,
Yeah.
outside, it's usually bubbling, like sometimes a bit chaotic.
Very chaotic
But
sometimes.
today is actually different.
What's different about today? Look, unlike where we had Tinubu, where we had demonstrations
Out here,
out
yeah.
there, a bit chaotic, as you said. We had some huge following, yeah. Okay?
Yes.
So I'm not expecting any serious protests or any chaotic outings here today. There will be maybe pockets here and there, but it's got a huge following, and I'm
Yes, it's got a
sure
huge
these
following.
people are much more able to put down any protests. Are much better than the
I like
during
that.
the Tinubu time.
I like that. These people would be able
To put down any
yes,
protests.
to
Because
confront
one thing people
But
have
I-
said about
yes.
these people is they are sometimes people see them as not being tolerant.
Which of them? The obedient them followers.
Guys, followers.
Yes.
Sometimes people say they are not very tolerant when it comes to issues against the presidential candidate. When you take the guy on, they take you on almost immediately without any hesitation.
I'm sorry, Tunde. Look at her. Look at her.
Yinka.
That's my friend Yinka, my colleague with Channels TV. She's just teasing us and running away.
Yeah.
and I guess they're also doing the interviews. But you see, something else I'm actually impressed with is that there are foreign press here. They really want to find out
I
what's
don't
happening in
understand
Nigeria.
what do you mean by foreign press? What we have here, is it because you've seen white guys? No, that's Arise.
No. That's with Arise.
Yes.
He is
And the other guys with
channels.
channels.
No, he's with channels.
Yes.
No, but there are also BBCs around.
I haven't
So
seen
I'm
BBC.
talking about. So I was talking about the presence of foreign press here, and I think that is also impressive.
I'm yet to
because-
see BBC. I'm yet to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
However,
They are.
Obi is I mean, Nigeria is a big country.
Okay.
The world is actually looking out for a candidate to emerge come February 25th. So every news organization is interested. Is interested in what happens in the country.
Tunde, let me ask you this question. You know, a lot of people say, some people say, why do Nigerians, the contestants, have to come to the Chatham House to speak? Can't they speak in Nigeria or have a one-on-one with Nigerians
Well,
instead
Obi
of coming
has been
using?
speaking.
No, Obi has been speaking.
Obi has been speaking. The largest criticism on what this issue you have raised has to do with Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
Yes.
who has refused consistently several times to attend either media chats or attend any public even interviews
Okay.
or even debate. But it took time out, 6 to 7,000 kilometers flew to Chatham House to talk to the foreign people. I don't know that would be the difference. I don't know what that would determine
No,
when
that's
you
a
do
that's
not
a
talk-
good
when
question.
you do not talk
That's
to
a good
the
question.
media and the press, they not talk.
Okay, that's a good question. But I'm still wondering why we constantly use the platform of the Chatham House, because there are several other think tank groups that we could use. And of course, there are a number of them in Nigeria. Why are we constantly coming down here to the Chatham House, you know?
I don't know. One thing I do know is that Chatham House has this policy. Is a well-known foreign affairs think tank body in the world. That's number one. Number two, does that organization have any influence on electoral decision in Nigeria? Absolutely. Does it have influence on foreign policies around the world? Absolutely. So what is the relevance of the Chatham House?
What
It's an international. It's an international platform. Doctor, how are you, sir? Dr. Uyi. Dr. Uyi is of the an international organization in the UK. Dr. Uyi.
How are you doing, sir? I've seen him granting several interviews.
Dr.
So
Uyi
can you
is
come
a very
join us? Can you
popular
come here?
guy.
I
All right,
know.
let me let you.
Oh, why are
do
you
your
running?
stuff.
I
need
thought
to go.
we're actually
We'll
not
come
done
back.
yet.
We
But
should be
you
done.
said you didn't know, but you were giving me points. But it is fine today.
Yes.
You know your thing. You know
Alright
your
then,
thing.
okay.
But you're going to be.
I'm waiting for my cameraman. I'm waiting for my cameraman.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry. We'll
We'll
find
see
you.
you.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm very fine.
So please talk to us this glorious cold morning. It's really cold.
It's cool, yeah.
You know, for me, I am not seeing a lot of obedience here. I don't know what is happening.
You're coming because initially people were told it's 10 o'clock. Only to be told that it's 1 o'clock.
But it is almost time. I can't see enough.
So my
people.
inside
I
might be-
should have been
Belewa.
expecting. I was
inside.
expecting that this place would be bubbling already.
Yeah, it will be because some people are already inside before you started doing this
So
round.
what is your take on all of this?
My take as a human rights activist, the best show in Nigeria. We have been so backward for years, and we will not allow this mediocrity to continue. It will not continue. We don't need a government of this thing.
Hey, Priscilla.
Yes.
We need a nation,
Yes.
a correct country. You know, we have won the youth. If they don't vote properly, they should stop begging people to send them money from here. They should, because it's a burden on us. When they have a bad government back home, people are all begging. So this is the time to correct it. Now or never. That is what we have resolved.
Thank you very much. And I see we're the MC on the other end. Oh my goodness. The number of personalities that keep springing out here today, it's quite impressive. How are you doing? We're the MC. Good morning. I'm so sorry, sir. Can I steal this moment? This is live. How are you doing, my darling? My camera loves you. Look at that, Claire. So we're here again. Obi, yes. Tell me about this passion for this man, for this candidate of the Labour Party. You feel this is the man that will bring about the change that Nigerians keep talking about?
He's different, he's unique. I sincerely believe that he's a breath of fresh air. And from day one, my heart just connected with him. It's not just when my heart connects with him, I'm convicted. And I've heard him speak. I love his manifesto, I love the plans that he has. And
Yes.
the truth be told, Nigeria needs a breath of fresh air. We've gone through so much for so long, and we're tired of just saying, oh, Nigeria's got great potential, this and that. It's time to put that potential to work. And I see a lot in him. I see his qualities, I love the way he speaks. You know, why not? It's different. It's time. It's time for a real change.
Okay, we could say that he's different. He's not actually part of the status quo. And
That's exactly why I like him. He's countercultural. He's counter. I'm looking for the right word now. He's counter-establishment, but not in the context.
I really do hope if he gets there, he's not going to change. He is not going to fall in line like every other person. Or maybe the usual.
I hope not, and I pray not. I hope not. But let's just give something different a chance.
But are you so sure the other candidates are not willing to change? They are also part of Nigeria. I'm tired of
I
what
made
is
my
happening.
choice, sis. I've made my choice.
I like that.
I made my choice.
That's good. And then today, he's going to be in there speaking to the world.
Yes, I look forward to it. And I love the fact that look at how he answers questions.
Yes.
He answers, he engages.
It comes right from there.
That's what I want to hear and see. Do you understand? He engages. It's important. I want to see a leader who engages, who can engage in any part of the world. Do you understand? That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for speaking with me.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. In a few minutes, we'll be going inside to find out what is going to happen? What do they hold for the candidate of the Labour Party? Priscilla, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
You're just coming here to enjoy the weather?
Well, it is what it is.
Now, so you tell me, what are we expecting today?
We're expecting a very interesting day today. It'll be great to listen to, Mr. Peter will discuss in Chatham House what he's ready to do for Nigeria. I know that he has a lot planned, but it's for me, it's really about how he's going to be able to implement it, make it a reality. That's what's important.
Priscilla, do you have a preferred candidate?
Not really.
Okay. I would love to declare that.
No, because I don't listen. This season is so interesting, and it's not that easy to call because anything can happen. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think that obviously there are factors that's required for it to happen. So I think that right now to call out and say this is an absolute, we'll be making huge mistakes because anything can happen between now and the 25th of February. And I think we're yet to see a whole lot more. But it is probably one of the most interesting times that we've seen in the Nigerian political scene. I wasn't there in the 92 one, with Abiola, but I'm told that is something similar. I can't comment on that. But for me, for my time now, it's very, very interesting. This race is anybody's race. Every day we're finding out new things. We've got stuff. I mean, it's bad enough the whole party situation for Atiku, but now we've got somebody that's coming out that was very close to him, a legend so much. The sewage situation is still there, and then Peter.
Yes.
You just don't know, but it is interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing, I should say. I think, for me, it's just seeing that Nigerians are so involved for a change. It's been a heart cry for me for us to be part of our democracy.
Yes.
So seeing that aspect is everything for me.
Good, thank you very much. That's fine. So that's it. Out there, people are gathering, and they're going in one after the other. We join them. We'll see you later.